Hi, my name is Joseph Weeks from Say Bye Boss. Welcome to my review today of the deals that will be available on AppSumo. And these deals are lifetime deals, which AppSumo is particularly known for. But there's an added twist because it's Black Friday. So the Black Friday program is going to be as such. You're going to have the first price drop, which is tomorrow, the 18th. And it's at, I'm not even sure what time, Central Eastern Time. I'm going to have to find out what time Central Eastern Time. I'll get back to you on that. I might put down a link in the description as to what time Central Eastern Time is going to be. And what will happen will be there'll be the first drop. I think that'll be the largest drop. I think this drop, I'm not sure what kind of percentage it will be with or by. And that could be maybe 10%, up to 10% of the initial price. Bearing in mind, if you're a Plus user like I am, you'll already have a 10% discount. So this is going to be maybe 20%. I'm not sure. I'm just speculating. So the first drop will be on the 18th of November, which is tomorrow, like I said. And that is going to be after... Oh, that's going to be the first drop, and then after that there's going to be a second drop, which is going to be less steep. In other words, if the first drop is there's a 10% discount, then there'll probably be an 8% discount on the 20th, and then on the 22nd there will be another drop, which is probably going to be, I'm just speculating again, probably about 4 or 6%. I beg your pardon. And then after that, on the 24th, there'll be the last drop, which will be about maybe 4%. So you see, there is a gradual reduction in the amount of, or the discount that you can get with each of these times or time frames that AppSumo is putting up, that you will have these specific drops. The other feature that will be going on will be, if you look down here, you can see this limited supply titles that they have on there. This will be the feature that will come up on the, I believe, 18th, 19th, 20th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. I think for 6 days there will be this feature where they're going to pick a specific title and there'll be limited number of licenses at a limited price. It will be called the deal of the day, and I'm not sure which titles they're going to pick. Talking about titles, AppSumo has a number of very, very interesting titles. As you can see, the categories, I have a video which I talked to you about how to look at the different kinds of software available. I'm going to leave a link, I believe, up here. I believe the link will be up there. Just have a look and see if you'll find it. I could also leave a link down below in the description as well, so you can see what criteria to look for when you're picking software. Now, there are a number of different types of software titles on here that will probably be cheaper for Black Friday. A number of these ones are for early access for Plus users. Like I said before, I'm a Plus user, and if you want to become a Plus user, you can, but you have to pay $99. And as a Plus user, what happens is that you get access to early access and cheaper priced titles. The price invariably goes back up for everybody, for the general population who are not Plus users, but while you're a Plus user, then it's worth your while. The thing about being a Plus user, you always have to ensure that you have a look to check your messages, because I've done this before in the past, and I've missed out on the fact that they gave you, or AppSumo give you back $100 in 25 increments in 25 in terms of 25 dollars off, not increments, sorry, 25 in terms of $25 slots. So what it'll do is it'll give you back your money in 4 tranches at $25 each, and that's what AppSumo does. So if you think about it, you pay $99 but you get $100 back. Pretty good value if you ask me. And as a result of that, what tends to happen is that you can use the $25 you've been given at a specific time for anything you want to buy. The truth of the matter is that they actual plus deals are better suited for people who buy a number of software. If you buy a single one, then it might not be, or you buy one or two, it might not really be worth your while. But by the time you start buying a number of them, then it's very good. Now, talking about different titles, you can see here that you have categories, software, course and more, new arrivals and ending soon. So if we go down, you can see the ending soon tab or the ending soon section. All of these are ending soon, and the number of what I would call gems here. I've not looked at all of them, but the ones I am particularly interested in are this Pismo. Now I'll tell you a little story. Pismo was a software I've been looking for, or a software like Pismo is one I've been looking for, because I subscribe to an LLM called, and a chatbot called Jasper. Jasper was I think the first chatbot that was available to us marketers, and I've been with them for well over 2 years, or I think to that effect, even prior to ChatGPT coming onto the scene. ChatGPT coming onto the scene changed a lot of things for a lot of us, because there was now a different LLM to challenge Jasper. Prior to this, Jasper had the monopoly, and I don't think that at that time they were all we knew. I won't say they were particularly good, but I don't think they were particularly dynamic. And when OpenAI came in, as always, because they were open source, they brought in a lot of innovations. One thing they did not bring in, though, was Jasper had this ability to have you can use Jasper anywhere, because there is a Google attachment that you can download or you can utilize with Jasper. And what happens is that I used it on my email, I used it to write books, I used it to write my blog posts, and I was looking for something that had that feature. And step in Pismo has been very good, because I think where Jasper has something called the brand voice. The brand voice is, you can train the chatbot to make replies that sound very much like what you would say, and is highly useful in terms of the consistency of reply. But nonetheless, I think Pismo has the fact that you can customize your prompts before you answer questions, and this means that, and I think you can actually save some of these prompts. I have to look at it correctly or in more detail, because I haven't. But it's a very, very different system. Granted, maybe some of the features that Jasper has, Pismo doesn't have, but I'm now subscribed to Pismo, and I think that I'm going to stop my subscription to Jasper, which is going to save me quite a bit of money every month and quite a bit of money every year. So this is the value of AppSumo. Now I'll encourage you to come and look through the different titles here. You never can predict what you're going to find, because if you look at Pismo, it's very different to Doxy, which creates your own knowledge base and train AI chatbots to provide better customer support. So that is essentially what that is. And a number of the ones that I have specifically looked at and I'm interested in, this is called ViewFi. As you can see, not many people have gone for it. It has 37 reviews and 5 tackles, but not many people have claimed this particular title, and there must be reasons for that. I think it has some aspects to it that deal with NFTs, if you know what those are, non-fungible tokens, and I think that is not I mean, 2 years ago it was a booming area, but I don't think it's as well represented, or the interest in it is as much as it was. So that is one that you will look at, and beyond that, you have other titles here. Jog is one I'm actually very interested in, and it creates videos and it automates this process using artificial intelligence, among others. But I think it's a fantastic software. The other one that I looked at, or I got, is something called Div Shop. Now I'm not just in marketing, in digital marketing and affiliate marketing. I'm also in e-commerce. I also have e-commerce interest, and this is a fantastic product that helps you look for all kinds of information across different platforms and in different countries. It helps you look for deals that you might find and you might bring to sell to the public, or it helps you track what is going on with many of the products that you find on a number of different platforms like TikTok, like AliExpress, and all that good stuff. So it's a particularly good software. So you can see there's a broad church, Sub Easy, another one I definitely looked at. This helps with translations and transcriptions of your video. Really good, really quick, and really efficient. And you can see the different software types. Now here's the thing, I think that mostly with AppSumo, it could be the case that sometimes what you're looking for you don't find, but with certain amount of patience, what you have to do is you have to go in bit by bit and look to see whether or not any of these programs or any of these platforms that have been brought on here to get your attention and your awareness are particularly good, what the vendor is like, whether they're going to stick around, whether they answer questions, all of this good stuff. So that's what you want to be looking out for when you are looking at each of these different categories. That is what you'll get from the AppSumo deal, and it runs all the way to the 3rd of December from the time you have it, which is tomorrow, which is the 18th of November. It runs all the way to December, so you have a chance to look at different packages. What I would say is, if you're interested in something, I think you should go for it. What tends to happen is that with the beginning of the reduction in prices, you find out that a lot of titles could go very quickly. So if you're interested in something, I would say have a look around and pick it up. I'll leave a link down below for a number of titles. Oh man, that I think that might be useful. And yeah, but thank you very much for watching. I thought my video was off, that's why I said oh man, but it's not, it's still running. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and hit the notification button. I see that a number of people who watch my videos are not subscribed, so it'd be nice to get a subscription because it will tell me what I'm doing is correct. Once again, thank you and have a good day. Bye.